festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans.
And on the mound for Washington in this one, Connolly early. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to get underway. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the home opener is underway. Here's your one. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Just getting going here at our nation's capital. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting third, first baseman.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Rips one to right, brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike and a count 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Kyle Tucker up next for the Dodgers. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one hammered but pulled foul. The 0-1. Ground ball, and that one runs in, fires to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that one clips the corner. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3 zip. First and second, 1 out. Here's Mookie Betts now. Foul ball there. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Abrams over to second, and that's 2. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he was impressive his last time out. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Bunting for a hit. Rojas, not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Ball 2.
Ohtani, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Oh, that's just
There's
out.
a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air to left center. Pajes on the move to the alley. 1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Foul ball. Comes up empty. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
That one ripped, but foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that is that. Nationals lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Nationals Park. Top of the second, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rushing. with a homer in his last game. And it's fouled away. Strike two. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Stays alive. Tapper back to the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
That clips the corner. On the ground to short, Abrams. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Bottom of the second. Leading off, James Wood. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Swinging a foul straight back. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Digging in, number 81. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Ball 1. Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. Check
Ball
swing.
2.
He held up. And that's ball 2.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
And
that's
another
ball 3.
There's the strike. That one finds the zone, and it's a full count. Struck him out looking. First pitch misses.
Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. That's down
that's
and
ball
in.
3.
And that is low
that's
for
ball
4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
That's down.
That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Now it gets away from Ruiz. The throw into second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Andy went around. Ruled a swing. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's a ball.
Outside low, ball 1. Oh, and he hit
First
him.
base.
Up next for the
So the Nets lineup turns over. Jacob Young now at the plate. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This one popped up. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Gets the bunt down the right side. They get the force, as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Jose Tena.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from
Ball.
first.
Down.
Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker has a beat on it, and that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's outside.
Well,
Ball
usually
two.
a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ball, that's low.
Next offering is down low. There's a strike to Mookie. Next offering is fouled back. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy. Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Ground ball up the middle. There's one. A sensational double play. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. By the zone and a called strike. High chopper to third. Chaparro rolls across the diamond, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Dalen Lyle. He swings and fouls one off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Throw on to Freeman, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-2. That one way inside.
Ball, that's out.
The Nationals trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch misses, and now 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, James Wood.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Ball, that pitch is
out. A lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That's a little bit low. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
1 down. Now here is Freddie Freeman.
Ball 1.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ruiz on to first. Out number 2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these Nationals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's ball 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And a swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
One laced to center and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next,
so a change being made at first base. Nationals turn to a pinch runner. Nasim Nunez getting some more speed on the bases.
Aye.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Thrown
in there. He's
safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Down and in, moved his feet. Strike 3, it's a strikeout for Shohei.
It's talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Nunez, the runner at second with 1 away.
Ball, that's in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. This is off the inside, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. He continues to back in the ballpark. Let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Brady House now in the game as he takes over third. So up next, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Bounce to the right side. The throw to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Ball one there.
That's down.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
That's ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Abrams tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that is that. It's the Dodgers 3 and the next. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand scoop, and that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And there's 1 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings and misses. 2 down.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's 1-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Go. They throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, James Wood. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Hey.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Got him. Inning over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So we go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Brad Lord.
Brad Lord.
That's too low.
Damn.
And that's ball 1.
Hey.
Lord, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A little bit low.
Nope. Ball 1.
1. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. And a
Ball,
breaking
that's
ball
off the
misses
plate.
outside.
There you go.
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's Max Muncy. And that's in for a strike. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. and gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ball. Hey!
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive. Cruz going back on this one. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Hey!
And
No, that's
takes low for ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to right. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball.
Really
that's
good
high.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals.
And here's the first baseman.
Abimelec Ortiz.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. It appears
For the Dodgers.
Alex Vesia gets the ball now. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Nationals Park, we go.